Oh my God. I have just ruined your life. Hackers are rampant. Sorry, not sorry, I've just told everyone your password. Yep, they are the most common passwords that people have. Yep, have a think about that for a moment. If you have any of those passwords, any of the ones that are flicking up on the screen right now, you're in trouble, mister. Your password can be cracked like that. There's no point even having a password. Just leave your car unlocked with the keys in the ignition and cross your fingers it doesn't get stolen. There is so many stupid passwords that we see time and time again. It's ridiculous. If your password is password, that's not a very good password, is it? The idea of a password is to have a locked way of getting into something, so people can't just jump in there. You don't just have your key sitting on the front door and say, please don't take me down to Bunnings and copy me. You need to make sure you're diligent with your password. Use tools such as LastPass or KeePass or one of the other password management tools that allow for you to store your passwords in an encrypted way. Don't have the same password for everything. That's a big no-no. Don't have the same password, mate. I get one of your passwords, I get all of your passwords. It doesn't make any sense. Make sure you've got different passwords for everything. Half of the people that we come across before they are onboarded have the password 0! Or just the word password. How are they not just sensible with what they're doing? People don't want to get hacked and they don't have the downtime, but they don't want to commit a password to their memory. If you aren't very good with committing something to memory and you're a bit of a goldfish, use LastPass or KeePass or find a password manager. You can have it on your phone, you grab out your phone, you go and then you go into it and you can look at the list of all your passwords and then you can click on it and then you can type your password in. You can save your password in the browser, but make sure that you've got a good password for the account that you're saving it with. So say for instance, if you've got a Google account and you're using Chrome and you're saving the password in there, have a really super duper difficult password. It doesn't have to be difficult to you, it has to be difficult to everyone else. A great example would be your mother's birth date or the date your parents were engaged or something like that. Something no one else is really going to know. And if someone asks you the question, you'll be like, ooh, that's a bit suspicious, isn't it? We went through and did a test. I rang up pretending to be a woman. Now I had permission to do this by the person, but rang up a large Australian bank and pretended, starting with the letter N, pretended to be this woman. Now she is a woman in her late 60s. I rang up and I said that I was the woman in the same voice you're hearing right now. And I told them my maiden name, and I told them my address, and I told them my full name, and I changed around the mortgage she was on. I don't sound like a woman in her late 60s. I think. I hope I don't sound like a woman in her late 60s. But they went, all right. And then I answered the questions right, and that was it. They let me in. That's so ridiculous. Have difficult questions. Make sure that you're using a difficult password. Passwords are easy to break into if they're easy passwords. Social hacking is the biggest problem that we're going to be facing over the next 5 to 10 years. If I can call up and pretend to be you using my voice and transfer money out of your bank account or change around your mortgage, it was a white hat thing I did. I found a better rate. It was a nice thing. You gotta start wondering, you gotta protect yourself. Being negligent is not a reason to be turning a blind eye to this. You need to make sure you're on top of it. Have good passwords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, password 0! Remove all these passwords from your life. Make it so that you do something. Maybe it's your wife's name, maybe it's something else, but just make it something and chuck a couple of special characters, a question mark, an exclamation mark, a hash, something different. Put a capital letter in there. Spoil yourself. Get a good password. Stay good.